record na. I'm starting recording na.
Can you hear me properly? Is my audio okay?
Of course, and your video is perfect. Sobrang guwapo.
Nice.
First of all, Matt, it's nice to talk to you again.
Good evening, MJ. Maraming salamat for having me. Thank you.
First question is, can you adjust your camera ng konti? Kasi baka matakpan sa video mamaya yung ibibig mo. Yan! Perfect! Yan, ganyan. Okay, Matt, kamusta ka ngayong quarantine? How are you coping up? What's keeping you busy? Are you working from home? Share it to us.
Yeah, I'm good, MJ. Maraming salamat. You know, nung nag-umpisa yung quarantine, nagka-problema tayo lahat. Siyempre, dahil sabi natin na, ano gagawin natin? Wala tayong magagawa sa bahay, etc. All this. But alam mo, as days went by, you know, we're all getting busier and busier. You know, we're finding out ways on how to work from home, how to help from home, and how to keep busy from home. No? So I guess, masasabi ko, medyo busy din yung quarantine nating lahat eh, di ba? Kasi yun, maraming mga activities at trabaho na from home and you know, helping from home.
Saka extended honeymoon, ha?
Also, MJ, so that's the good part about it.
Oh my goodness. Matt, okay. So while in quarantine, everyone is just enjoying everything online. And one of the offerings of I Want for this month is your project or documentary Ranger G. Talk to us about it. Tungkol saan ba tong Ranger G? Kaninong concept ito? Ikwento mo lahat.
Yes, MJ, actually, nagpapasalamat talaga ako sa ABS-CBN at sa I Want TV for releasing it here, no? On May 23, we're premiering Ranger G on I Want TV. And I'm very, very excited para sa inyo lahat na mapapanood niyo po yung Ranger G dahil, wow, it was, you know, it's something I did for myself in the beginning. Sabi ko sa mga magulang ko at sa girlfriend ko noon, si Sarah, ng girlfriend ko pa siya, at sa manager ko, sabi ko gusto ko maging sundalo. Gusto ko pumasok sa army. At sabi nila lahat, bakit? Bakit gagawin mo yan? Nasa gitna ka ng career mo, bakit mo papasok ng sundalo? Baka ma-injure ka pa doon, baka may mangyayari sa'yo. Bakit itigil mo ang career mo para sa army? I saw different things about it. Sabi ko, iba kapag sa army ka, iba ka sa military ka, marami kang matutunan sa army. At not just that, but it's for the country, no? It's being one with the country, being united with the country, and helping in a different way, giving yourself in service for the country mismo. So, yun yung primary objective ko sa umpisa. Pero MJ, nung nasiko ng approval ng lahat after several months from my parents, from my loved ones, from my manager gave me one condition. Sabi niya, Matteo, kapag papasok ka doon, dapat i-shoot natin. Sabi ko, okay, Boss Vic, i-shoot or not i-shoot man or hindi i-shoot, gagawin ko pa rin para sa sarili ko to. Sabi ko, sige Matt, basta i-shoot natin yan para may material tayo in the end. We can show the Filipino people. And I'm very, very fortunate na pumayag yung Philippine Army to do this. No? Kasi this is the first time that they actually allowed outsiders to document what really happens inside Army training. Actually, no, I'm mistaken. I'm correcting myself. This is not the first time. An international production actually shot the Scout Ranger training years back. I think it's online now. Right. But I think this is the first Filipino production na talagang from day one to the end na talagang dinocument nila. At yung condition ko lang sa yung document team, sabi ko sa kanila, I don't want this to be shot like a typical reality show because I've done reality shows before like Biggest Loser and all this. And sabi ko, yung stop, tas tanggalin mo ako sa activity, tas mag-shoot tayo. Ayokong ganyan. Gusto ko, I want to be in the moment. Yung focus ko, tapusin yung training, yung focus ko yung training. Yung focus ko ay hindi yung pag-shoot. So I think we achieved that, no? Ang galing talaga ng team namin. Dami mga magandang kwento dun sa team namin dahil sumama talaga sila sa bundok. May mga konting aksidente din sila, yung mga kalabaw, hinahabol sila, mga ganun, you know, mga fun stories. But in the end, sa lahat na ito, MJ, I realized many things, and I did this primarily for myself, but in the end of this whole activity, in the end of this whole journey, I realized so much about my country and how the military and how the army solidifies the country in a certain way.
So makikita namin dito, Matt, kasi I was very fortunate enough to be invited. When you joined the Scout Ranger, I was there. When you graduated, I was also there. So maraming salamat. And nakita ko yung talagang yung dedication mo to really join the Scout Ranger. So makikita namin dito yung hirap, yung pagod, yung disiplina na pinagdadaanan ng mga Scout Rangers.
Yes, MJ, I think it's a roller coaster, right? Dahil sa umpisa, a month before, we call it SROC, Scout Ranger Orientation Course, SROC. Before the SROC, I physically prepared, no? Triathlete ako, I was running, swimming, lifting weights. I was physically preparing myself. Sabi ko, okay, handa na ako. But MJ, nung pumasok ako nung first week talaga, that broke me down in many aspects, in many ways. Dahil hindi lang physical ito. So much mental, it's so much mental baggage, kumbaga. Dahil imagine mo lang, nilagay mo yung buhay mo sa isang baso at kinukuha ng isang tao, wala ka ng control sa buhay mo. Pagising mo sa umaga, kung gusto mong mag-CR, kung gusto mong magbanyo, kung gusto mong kumain, wala ka ng control sa lahat na ito. It's your sergeant controlling you. So it was an adjustment, and I think dito sa documentary Ranger G, makikita mo talaga yung adjustment ko from week 1 kung gaano ako nag-suffer, and then week 2, week 3 nag-adjust na ako, and then hangga't nag-enjoy na talaga ako. No, so you can see the development, no? So it's very interesting.
Pero anong mensahe ang gusto mong ipaabot sa mga makakapanood nito?
Wow, para sa akin lang yung natutunan ko dito, yung pagmamahal ko sa bansa ko, no? Nung nasa bundok kami for several days, nakausap ko yung mga talagang kasi yung classmate ko doon, mga PMAers ng 2021.
That's
so,
right.
2021 sila mag-graduate. Pero yung kapag nung doon kami sa bundok, marami kami mga enlisted personnel na kasama kami doon na 20 years na sila sa service and all. At nakausap ko sila ba? You talk to them, bakit nandito kayo? Bakit gusto mo to? And they also ask me, Sir Matt, bakit gusto niyo to? Bakit ginagawa mo to? Artista ka na, nasa aircon ka na, ang sarap-sarap ng buhay mo doon. Bakit mo ba gustong pumunta dito sa gubat, kumbaga, sa jungle? Sabi ko, alam mo, pangarap ko talaga to. And I'm living my dream right now, being with you, being in the jungle, having my M4 here and my full uniform. And marami akong natutunan na these men and women sacrifice their lives. Ang tagal-tagal nila, ang layo-layo nila sa mga pamilya nila, sa anak nila, sa loved ones nila. They're there in the jungles, being the umbrella of safety for us here in the city. Every day, we live great lives. Of course, we have our issues and all, but these soldiers live out there in the mountains, fighting for our freedom, protecting us down here. And it's so incredible of the sacrifices they do. I mean, we can go on and talk about this, but yun, yung respeto ko sa mga sundalo natin, yung respeto ko sa bansa natin. Talagang kapag nakikita ko yung Philippine flag ngayon, talagang minsan naluluha na nga ako dahil mahal ko talaga ang bansa ko, no? And people, we just have to, what I learned, in the end of the day, what I learned about this MJ is unity, love, and humility will heal us all as one. That's what I learned, Soldiers don't want to go there and kill. No, they don't want to do that. They want to bring peace. They want to bring unity. That's the last thing we want to do. So, yun ang natutunan ko, MJ.
And also, is this also a way for you to encourage young men, young Filipinos na gustong maging bahagi din ng Philippine Army?
Of course, MJ, not just the Army, but all branches of service, no? And also the Philippine Military Academy. Yung mga classmates ko doon, MJ, sinasabi ko sa kanila talaga araw-araw, paano yung ginawa to? Bakit ako lang umiyak dito? Bakit hindi kayo umiyak? Sabi nila, squad mate, nung first year kami sa PMA, palagi kami umiyak, kaya it's your turn muna na. So, talagang these people are not just physically strong, but mentally strong. And right. They're here to serve the country for the future. And I told them, nung nag-graduate ako sa SROC, no, yung last day ko doon, sabi ko sa kanila, alam mo, maraming salamat for this opportunity na kasama ko sila sa training na ito. And my advice for them was, please cherish this moment. You guys are in the Philippine Military Academy. You guys are the future leaders of this country. You guys are, are protecting us. Please, please love the country and do it as clean as possible. Don't put all this corruption or whatever negativity in your minds. Just do it for the flag, do it for the Filipino people. And again, do it for humility, for unity, and for peace.
I love it, for the country. I don't know if you can answer this, or Alessandra or Faith, from anyone from I Want, but how long is this? Is this going to be a series? Is this going to be a one-time documentary? What's the running time, Alessandra?
I'm not sure how I Want TV will show this, but I think an hour and a half. I think.
Yeah. Yeah, it's an hour and a half, and it's one drop. So it's like a movie viewing. So yeah, one drop lang siya on May 23.
May 23. All right.
Yes.
Great. Okay, last question na lang, no, Matt, no, kasi we all know naman that ABS is having a difficult, tough time right now. Ano lang ang gusto mong mensahe para sa ating Kapamilya Network at sa mga umaasa na makakabalik ang ABS on air?
Yes, thank you very much for that, MJ. And I'm praying every single day. My wife and I were praying that ABS-CBN can stand back up. And all we need is humility, unity, and peace. And I believe the Filipino people want ABS-CBN and love ABS-CBN as like a family. So I believe it will come back one day, and I hope and pray that all these issues will be resolved one day, and the network will be back up.
Nagulat ba kayo ni Sarah that night when it shut down?
Of course, it's heartbreaking, but we're being positive, and we're thinking positive that everything will be okay. And with prayers and just unity again and humility again, and being positive, I think things will resolve, and things will settle, and things will be okay.
You, alam kong very positive person ka talaga ever since.
You have to be, MJ, because what's going to happen if we put more fire to fire. We have to just be positive, and I'm sure this will resolve, because this is for the Filipino people, and ABS-CBN is here for the Filipino people.
Gaya mo, you're always for the people, like what you did in Ranger G. Thanks, Matt.
Thank you, MJ, and thank you, I Want TV, and I hope everybody will log on to I Want TV May 23 and catch Ranger G.
Wala pa yung chicken ko, ha? Charot.